Boston police called like quite a few units over here because they got a call for allegedly a woman with an axe. But when they got here, there's nobody with an axe, but maybe that person needs medical treatment. But that's why you have the large response of police over here. They got an EMS and an EMS supervisor. Like I said, that person is probably going to get evaluated. More likely, they might take her to the hospital. Not too sure, but that's what you have so far. Let's take a quick walk down the street and come back. Give you guys an idea of what took place. Let's take a quick peek. They called quite a few units down here because they thought the worst case scenario that she had an axe in her hand or something like that. But that's why you had that large response of police because came in 911 call that a woman had an axe in her hand. She might have had one. She might have dropped it when they got there, but who knows? But they don't have one now. My man over here. I see my man. Let me get a call. This guy right here, I met him a couple of weeks ago. Actually, a couple of months ago. He's out here recording again. He does more First Amendment audits, but say hello to him while he's out here. I see him at the corner. Gotta walk up there. He's recording me. I'm recording him. What's up, my man? Camera on camera. You got it, my man. What you been up to? Good to see you.
I just heard this over my skin.
I hear you, my man. I said, so I met him about a couple of months ago. I said, let me say hi to him. How you been, man? Doing your thing?
Yeah, man. Local news.
There you go.
So, actually, all this, like, I got me another YouTube account. Where I'm only putting like stuff like this, like only like as far as when it comes to like news like this.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm putting it only on that YouTube account.
Oh, I got you. Separate the account. I got you. Yeah. I put everything on one, but I know what you're talking about. So you can do
like
that.
So like that, I don't get like confused on
right.
Like, because
I was gonna.
It's different when I do like my First Amendment compared to like when I bring out like the hood news. And
gotcha.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
I've been checking it out.
It's makes it to me it makes it a little bit more easier.
Well, each his own. Like nobody has this. There's no set way of. There's no set way of doing it. Do it the way you feel comfortable. You want to manage like 4 or 5 accounts? Do 4 or 5 accounts. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just as long as the message gets out there, that's the most important thing. So that's just because of the response. More likely it's a emotionally depressed individual or disturbed individual. All right, my man. I'll talk to you. Be safe out there.
You too, man.
Figure I'd come by here and get a couple of calls while I'm out here. Like I said, nothing serious. There was allegedly a woman that was swinging an axe, supposedly. When they got here, she didn't have the axe in her hand. But the units came down here just as a safety measure, just in case she did have an axe in her hand. So that's what you have. More likely they're going to try to get her the help she needs and hopefully she'll be okay. Even had C11 respond. So Bravo got the call, and I think C11 got the call too. I think this side is on C11. This side is C11. The other side over there is B2. So if you cross the street to the other side, that's B2. If you're on this side, I think it's C11. Actually, that's a good question. What channel did it go across? I don't even remember now. I have to check to see what channel that came across. It might have came across on C11. I thought it was B2 too. It's possible. Always something to see. Nothing major.
So we have an open door. We're going to be making entry.
It's 8:10. That could be a oh, that could be a Section 12 paper he has in his hand. We're not sure. He said, there's so much stuff that goes on in the city. If you try to keep track of all of it, you never will. But just got to be aware of what's going on, basically. Other than a few car accidents and a couple of false structure fires, the city is pretty quiet. Nothing, like I said, nothing major. Nothing to go too concerned about. I've seen a few people testing out their drones in the city of Boston. I don't know how, like, I don't know how that works. Like, you just gotta follow the flight rules. So as long as you're within the legal scope of flying it, like, there's not much they can say about it. You're not supposed to fly it over crime scenes, allegedly. You're not supposed to fly it over people and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't think there's any other restrictions other than flying in, like, over airports and, stuff like that.
just an older woman. I just don't want to.
She doesn't want to be on camera.
She's just an older woman. Yeah. If you don't mind.
I turn it. Even though
Yeah, that's fine. You can. I get you can,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
she's just an older woman.
I got you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. I won't put her on there if you don't want her on there. I just get like a silhouette of her going in the ambulance or something. He said don't put her on there because she's an older woman. I mean, just because you can don't mean you should. So I understand what he's saying.
It's not the story that it came.
I got you.
Yeah,
it's a different story.
There was a miscommunication between our dispatch and this. So.
Right. I got you. No problem at all. You gotta have respect for people. You know, gotta give them a little respect. You know. So I wait till they get her like on the stretcher, then I show you like them bringing her in the stretcher, but I won't like put her like on there, you know what I mean? Just because he asked me not to, I won't, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
All right, no problem, my man. Take care. So now they're bringing in. You can't see it now, but they're putting her on the stretcher, putting her in. Like I said, it could be other things that are going on. We don't understand. We don't know the whole story. You know, all we know, EMS called and said that allegedly there's a woman swinging an axe, and based off what they get, they respond to that. Could have been something totally different. You know what I mean? The facts always change as you get to the truth. You know. That's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna head up out of here. Just want to give you guys a little idea of what's going on in the city. Like I said, I don't know the whole thing about it. All I know, the call came in. They said a woman was swinging an axe, and when the police got there, they said that wasn't the case, and she wasn't swinging an axe. So I don't, like I said, could be miscommunication. Maybe she had an axe, but she wasn't swinging it, or she was next to an axe. I mean, things change as people communicate things, so it is what it is. All right, guys, want to head up out of here. If anything else comes up, we'll get back to you on the next one.